on to an in-depth look at creating the Sonic Mania opening animation with Jasmine Hernandez and Tyson Hess. Please give it up for them. All right, Tyson, Jasmine, how you guys doing?
Excited? Very excited.
Yeah, thanks for being here. Aaron wasn't kidding. We were up till 4:30 last night, by the way. But now, still, full of energy.
Tyson's had about 4 coffees today. Sonic Mania Plus obviously looks really cool, and it's nice to know fans are going to get one of those things they were asking for. So let's move on and talk about the opening animation that you guys created. Especially, Tyson, you spent a ton of time on this last year. Also many sleepless nights, by the way, to get that done. That animation again created by you and your team.
Did you guys like the opening animation for Sonic Mania? Thank you. And also, that applause for my team watching at home, that applause is also for you. Well, let's not waste any time then. Jasmine, if you would do the honors.
Hi, everyone. I'm really sorry, but I have some bad news.
hang on, Jasmine. You have bad news? No.
Yeah.
See, this is supposed to be a panel with good news.
We're not here to talk about the Sonic Mania animation opening. That's the bad news. Are you ready for the good news?
Ready. All right, well, when we saw the feedback for the animation, which now has well over 15 million views across YouTube and elsewhere, we were very happy and delighted that you all liked it so much.
Well, it was really amazing because you guys nailed the style and the feeling and kind of the emotion of what was to me like the Sonic CD animation, right? Again, but better. I think the biggest thought on our minds was, man, if only there was more.
Well, about that...
Jasmine and I are here today not to talk about Sonic Mania's in-game animation, but to make the exclusive announcement that Sega is going to produce... some brand new Sonic Mania short animations, 5 episodes featuring Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. All set in the world of Sonic Mania, releasing for free on YouTube later this year.
So as you guys saw, the series is going to be titled Sonic Mania Adventures, and there's our logo. And as Tyson mentioned, you'll be able to watch these shorts for free across the Sonic social media channels and on YouTube channel this year.
And there's more. Any good animation needs good music, so do you guys want to guess who maybe we got to do the music for? Some of you got it. I heard at least one of you. We are happy to confirm that the composer for the animation is actually the composer for Sonic Mania the game, T. Lopes.
Man, Tyson, Jasmine, it's almost like you guys have had this plan for months.
I wonder.
Yeah.
Now, the audience is here and pretty excited about a new short-form animation series, but can you tell us or give us any insight into what we can expect from the series?
All right, well, as you can probably guess, we have been working on this for a little bit of time. I haven't done much sleeping over the past few months, and Jasmine and her team as well are staying late at the office on most days, but it's going to be worth it if we can create something special for all of you. Over the years, there's been a lot of great variety in Sonic animations, from the more dramatic styles of the Sonic OVA to the more wacky and cartoony stuff that some of us on these shores got during the early to mid-90s. So Sonic animation runs the gamut, so I tried to keep all this in mind when we were coming up with a tone and a feel and a story that matched the adventure and the fun, bright, colorful excitement of Sonic Mania. It was my responsibility to find something that appeals to all kinds of Sonic fans, and I think we've really come up with something that's special for everyone.
We brought some things to show today if the audience wants to see them.
I was going to ask if you wanted to see it, but I think you just answered the question.
Okay, so first let's talk about the premise of Sonic Mania Adventures. We have 5 episodes, all connected by a single unifying storyline, which will unfold as you watch them all. But there's something really cool happening at the beginning of the first episode.
Okay, so most of you probably know this by now. Spoiler warning right now. If you have not played Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces, all right, or if you haven't beaten them, how many of you guys are aware that the classic Sonic in Sonic Forces and the classic Sonic in Sonic Mania are the same Sonic?
good because they are the same.
All right,
Confirmed.
Now, there you go. It's confirmed. Some of you probably knew that, but Izuka-san, was that always planned?
Yes, since 2016, yes. Sonic Mania's Sonic is the same classic Sonic that appeared in Sonic Forces.
I legit thought you were going to say 2006 and then be like, once they go back in time to defeat the Iblis Trigger. My mind almost just, wow, okay. Okay, so since 2016, got it. Man, you know, Austin, this idea of having classic Sonic traveling between the two games is pretty crazy. I wonder who could have possibly come up with that.
I don't know. Who could have?
So our animation is actually going to pick up the moment that classic Sonic returns from his adventure with modern Sonic and goes back to his world. We're going to be telling the next chapter in the story of Sonic Mania and what happens once classic Sonic gets back to where he belongs.
So let's take a look at some of the current concept sketches that we have. So here's a lineup that includes a Flicky.
The most important character is Flicky.
Yes. And so this is a height chart of our main characters. Details like Knuckles being slightly taller than Sonic, for example, are really important to keep track of when shots are passed through the many hands of our animation production. So we prepare these to help the animation studio and any other artist that have a consistent frame of reference for sizes.
This is the turnaround, actually, that I made for the Sonic Mania intro animations. This was one of the first things that we ever made when we started going down that path. And as many people have noticed, I took a lot of inspiration from Sonic CD's opening animation, in particular in the way that Sonic spikes are styled so that he looks cool from all angles. But just like Sonic Mania itself, it wasn't enough to directly copy what has come before, so we tried to put our own unique spin on it to make them a little bit more expressive and cartoony so we could have some fun with them.
Let's take a look at some expression.
Feature no dialogue.
This is an expression sheet. Expressiveness and emotions are something really important to me, especially in the case of these shorts, which, in classic Sonic tradition, feature no dialogue. Our whole story has to be told through action and music, so a style that could put Sonic through a wide range of expressions without deviating too far from what makes Sonic such an appealing character is important. And yeah, these are some of the sketches that I prepared to help the animation studio keep Sonic on model while still having a wide range of emotion.
Just to check, can you guys in the back, can you hear us okay, or do you need louder? You're good? Okay, perfect.
Okay. Let's move on to another character, one of the cutest ones, Tails. Okay, so like the Sonic model, this is the same Tails turnaround. And we prepared for the Mania's animated intro. Classic Tails has only a few animated versions that stuck close to his original model. So we looked more towards how he appeared on the Japanese box art for his design, while simultaneously making sure he matched Sonic's design. Let's look at Tails' expression sheets now.
So cute.
Yes, so adorable, right? So Tails' expression, like Tails himself, stays cuter than Sonic for the most part. Details like instructing the animation studio to make sure Tails' mouth shapes are always rounded are things that we explore when creating an expression sheet. On the side, you can see it as well as examples of what we call do's and don'ts. There are different animators working on any given short, and ideally you never want the audience to realize the difference. So you don't want him to look like this adorable.
We don't want every Tails to look like Tails at all. Okay.
So we make those sheets because as art director, it's my job, hopefully, to create a seamless experience for all of you watching at home. And we try and anticipate the different styles of all the many dozens of animators that will work on a project like this so that they all work together to make something really cohesive.
Now for Tyson's least favorite character. Just kidding. Maybe his favorite character. How many Knuckles fans we got here?
So Knuckles has had even less animated representation than Tails, so it was really a lot of fun for me to be able to bring Knuckles back to animation. And for this model, I just pulled the Knuckles that I see in my heart, because again, not having much to pull from in the past. Knuckles is my favorite classic Sonic character, and I can say that we dedicated an entire episode just to Knuckles and what makes him such a great character, and I think fans are really going to like that one a lot.
There you go, Knuckles fans. He's getting his own little mini episode there. Awesome. Oh, and then we got this guy.
Yeah. So this is the new turnaround. This is the first new turnaround, actually, today that we've shown, just made for Sonic Mania Adventures, because Eggman himself didn't show up in the intro. There was that one little picture of him at the very, very end, but he didn't actually feature in the animation for the intro. And that's not much to say about Eggman. I love Eggman. He rules. Go Eggman.
Let's go see some
See the
expressions.
There we go.
Some of the expressions for him. So one of the reasons I love Eggman so much is because he's such a broad villain that he can go from being a deadly threat to a bouncing goofball in a matter of seconds. And our animators did a great job of doing a lot of really funny physical comedy with Eggman that I think everyone's going to get a kick out of.
Finally, we do have a little bit of cool news.
What's that?
The first episode of Sonic Mania Adventures is going to be releasing within the next 30 days.
They seem a bit excited, Tyson. I wonder if maybe...
We show them a little sneak peek.
Well, do you guys want to see a little sneak peek of Sonic Mania Adventures in action?